Delhi's ugly face of racism has once again emerged. Just days after the cold-blooded murder of a Congolese national in Delhi, another vicious assault has taken place on Africans. Half a dozen Africans were attacked by unidentified men with cricket bats and sticks. With increasing attacks on Africans, the centre has now stepped in, with Home Minister Rajnath Singh meeting with the Delhi police chief and also directing the police to ensure increased patrolling in neighbourhoods where Africans reside. African students also took to the streets in the national capital, condemning the recent attacks on their community. Students of the community gathered at Jantar Mantar demanding action by the government, even as the Delhi police has received quite a bit of flack over the incidents.
अफ्रीकन छात्रों के साथ में जो घटनाएं हुए हैं वो दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है और इस तरह से घटना नहीं होना चाहिए इस देश में। ये बड़े मुल्क में ये कहीं ना कहीं घटना जो होते रहते हैं, तो इसको रोकने के लिए पूरा प्रयास हो रहे हैं। और ख़ास करके जो अफ्रीकाई छात्रों के साथ जो घटना दिल्ली में हुआ, उसको लेकर के मीटिंग किया और वहाँ के जो स्थानीय लोगों को भी सेंसिटाइज कराया। दिल्ली पुलिस कमिश्नर खुद जा कर के मुझे भी ब्रीफिंग किया और राजनाथ जी से भी बातचीत हुआ। फिर कार्रवाई हुआ है, अरेस्ट भी हुआ है और विदेश मंत्रालय की ओर से भी इसको निगरानी में चीज़ को देख रहे हैं।
So a group of Indians stopped the Ottoman, started taking the key from the Ottoman and slapped the Ottoman. And I was in the back seat. I have to come back and ask them what is the problem. Then they attacked me. They started to show me this type of brisk. That's where I get this were injured. They wounded my nose. Was very damaged.
I mean, when Indians live freely in Africa, they do all sort of things, and they have their life. I mean, they are making their life. When I mean life, they are making ends meet. They are feeding families. They are having properties. They are having all sort of things. Kill. You know, it's a big question.
Meanwhile, Deputy Editor Atir Khan spoke to the Deputy High Commissioner of Tanzania. Let's listen in.
Deputy High Commissioner of Tanzania, Mohammed Hija, is with us. Let's have a word with him, sir. How do you take these series of attacks which have happened on African nationals?
To be honest, we wonder how these incidences now come abrupt. We wonder. We don't know actually what is on for that matter. But all in all, because these things have happened, could be the government of India will try to find the reason or to find the sources and will help to solve this problem. It's only the government of India can do that, with the assistance of Ministry of External Affairs.
Your Excellency, you've also met the ministers. Are you satisfied with the government's response in the wake of what has happened?
Obviously, we have to be satisfied. We don't have any other option for that matter, because all these things have been done in India, and it's the Indian government will be responsible for that matter, not we. We have to wait them and see what will happen.
Government is also saying that these are not racist attacks. In one of the cases, it was a history sheeter. It was a criminal who had attacked African national. So what do you make of it?
Actually, I do accept with the government's comment, because we are a number of Africans. You see, I myself, I'm an African. I'm going through the street. None hurt me, none attacked me. You see, therefore, I think for that reason, could be there might be something else, you see, of which the government will try to find and give the total statement, general statement about that.
And what is the way out, sir? What is the way out to bring about this change?
The only way is the government of India have to take immediate action or strong action to condemn the thing. Otherwise, we don't have anything else.
All right, joining me now is Atir Khan and Anindo Banerjee. Both of them have been tracking this story. Also, Senior Editor Gaurav Sawant is joining us with more details. I want to first go across to Gaurav, because Gaurav, I want to get a perspective on how the government is tackling the situation. We just heard the Tanzanian envoy there telling Atir that he agrees in parts with the government that these attacks are not racial in nature, but the African community perhaps doesn't believe so, and therefore they were seen protesting today at Jantar Mantar, and that is a matter of serious concern for the country.
It's a matter of grave concern for the country. In fact, an effort is being made at every level, from External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj to Minister of State General V.K. Singh to the Foreign Secretary. Now, Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar, he's also met some African students. They're all interacting with students, with the African community, trying to get the message across that there is no reason to fear, and culprits in each case will be arrested and the strictest possible action will be taken against them. So that's dealing with the law and order situation. Sushma Swaraj spoke to Rajnath Singh, the Union Home Minister. She also spoke to the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. So an effort is being made to send the message that in all seriousness, Government of India will crack down on these elements. But the bigger aspect, as you well know, Maha, is education and awareness. And that is where the government is now initiating an awareness drive in all localities, especially where we are here in South Delhi, whether it's Mehroli, whether it's Hauz Khas, whether it's Safdarjung, where, African students stay in larger groups. That their protection is very important for Indians to protect them. It's Atithi Devo Bhav. So that is something that's the message they have to get across.
Atir, what I want to ask you, and you'll be the best person to really help us understand, are these attacks that we are seeing on the rise against a certain community? The Africans say that, suddenly there has been a spurt in these attacks against them. Is that true? What is the police's understanding of the situation? Also, you spoke to the Tanzanian envoy. On the face of it, on camera, he's saying he's satisfied with the Indian government's response. But what does the African community behind the cameras, what is it saying?
Well, you see, Maha, there is a big community of African nationals in Delhi. They had various pockets, and since they belong to a different culture, they speak different language, and they are living with the community here for some time now. Now, what is happening is that there were some incidents which were reported, but now, as Gaurav was telling you, the government has taken a very strict view at the top level. Even the Minister of External Affairs had word with the Home Minister, and thereafter he had briefed the police to take strict action. 5 persons have been arrested, 3 FIRs have been lodged, but then there still remains some concern among the envoys of African missions. But they are convinced after the meeting with the foreign minister that action is being taken. And I also spoke to the Dean of African missions, Mr. Alex from Eritrea, and he sounded quite convinced. He said he has no fresh statement to make. So now that the police has initiated action, and furthermore they are going to intensify security, that's the brief down the line, that in all the pockets where the African nationals are living, there should be a very, very strict security cover for them. So that those efforts are already underway. So now it seems that, situation will be under control. Now, when these incidents are reported, the police says that these incidents are incidents, and there is no plot or scheme, or these are not racist in nature. They are per chance that they have happened, and a criminal was involved in this such incident.
All right, Anindo, the latest trigger for these protests that we've seen today at Jantar Mantar was the killing of a Congolese national. His family, which is down in India now to take the mortal remains back to the country, also met with the Ministry of External Affairs officials. What did they have to tell you all?
Well, indeed, they met the MOS External Affairs V.K. Singh at around 3 p.m. along with the Congolese ambassador to India. But having said that, Maha, we have to understand the reason that why there has been a spurt of incidents, particularly just as less as only 8 days. There has been as much as 5 incidents. On 20th, the 29-year-old Congolese student was beaten to death. On 25th, there has been an incident in Hyderabad. There has been 4 incidents on 28 different incidents, as Atir was mentioning, for which 5 people have been arrested and also 5 people have been detained. But having said that, there has been a lot of things that have been taken care of. The government of India is doing its best, but putting the best foot forward. In spite of that, the damage was done by the couple of tweets by MOS V.K. Singh yesterday, where he said that it's not as serious as it is made out to be, and probably the media is blowing things out of proportion. Probably that didn't go down well with the African community, and that's why you saw the sudden protest in Jantar Mantar today. But yes, I can assure you the MEA is on a damage control mode. Right. Before I conclude, let me allow me to say that what they are proposed to do. Already MEA Secretary Jaishankar has met African students. tomorrow VK Singh MOS is going to meet certain students in certain pockets.
Yes.
And see, patrolling has already been increased after Rajnath Singh gave a very stern warning to the CP, saying that sensitization process can wait, but first you have to, what you do need to do immediately is to start patrolling on a very regular basis.
Okay. Anindo, Atir and Gaurav, all three of you, many thanks for joining us with all those details on this matter of grave concern for the country. In fact, in another incident, a taxi driver was allegedly beaten up by Africans in Delhi after the driver refused to take on board more than 4 passengers. The Ola driver reportedly objected to carrying over 4 passengers and was thrashed by the group. The driver, however, did manage to stop one of the women in the group who claims to be from Rwanda. The woman is in police custody now but is reportedly not carrying any documents.
लोग थे जी जिनमें 4 अफ्रीकी जेंट्स और 2 लेडीज थी जिनमें मैंने कही जी मैं तो मेरी गाड़ी में 4 अलाउड है, 6 अलाउड नहीं है, मैं 6 को नहीं ले जा सकता। तो इन्हें कही मेन रोड तक, मैंने मेन रोड पे ये बीकानेर सूच छतरपुर यहाँ तक मैं ले आया इनको। यहाँ मैंने अपनी गाड़ी साइड में लगाई, साइड में लगाने के बाद एक उतरा मेरे यहाँ बेंच मारा
आपके चेहरे पे।
हाँ जी, ये मेरे मारा बेंच और नहीं होता आँख में मारा जी, मेरे काफी चोट आई। हाँ जी, फिर इनमें से चार तो भाग गए और एक लेडीज